animal free.
I'm pescatarian, so I eat cheese.
Oh, okay, well that's good. Yeah, I mean, any animal products that people are happy, I think that's more healthy, really. That's the problem, is when you're vegetarian, you eat more sugar, and that's no good.
No, that's very much carbohydrates.
Salmon is good.
I love
Salmon.
salmon.
We used to eat salmon all the time.
What do you guys tend to eat? Do you cook together, or do you cook for everybody?
Yeah, no, I mostly cook for everybody. But sometimes Prince and Honor cook. They like to. But no, but I usually cook whatever, like I just cook whatever each of them want, mostly, rather than like a big meal for everyone.
I was hearing the guys saying that they didn't fancy, sorry to eavesdrop, but I couldn't help but hear outside the door, they didn't fancy playing a game today.
I don't know.
I don't mind.
Sure?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to play a game, I'm just saying, but maybe
yeah, we can play a game
with the maths, or quite happy just to kind of like
do math or
one
something.
today. I really don't mind, up to you.
We can play a game, I don't know. Do you guys want to play a game on there?
Yeah.
It's fun to play games. I don't know, we were just talking about it, we weren't sure. We were deciding, I think. Do you guys want to play a game? On there?
No pressure at all. It doesn't
Okay,
really
what
matter.
game we'll play? I got a game we'll play. Okay, yeah, let's play a game. You want to come play a game? I don't know if you want, you can just keep doing this.
No, I'll play.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, let's go play.
Oh, you've got a lovely.
Yeah, King's taking a bath, but feel out, I think, before you go.
Oh, that's fine, no worries.
Okay.
I'm very comfortable. I have unmatching socks on. It's one of the skills I've never managed to achieve in life, getting matching socks.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
I don't. No, the customer already passed.
Awesome.
That's okay.
I like mismatched things.
Yeah. It's fair enough. So do I.
Yeah, sometimes I wear black and white socks.
Yeah, we don't match socks. We just have a pile of socks, and we're just happy to have some socks, let alone find the matches.
Yeah, the purpose of a sock is to keep your feet warm, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't like socks myself. I like those like hose like socks.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Because because the socks are like too thick. I don't even like wearing shoes, to be honest. I only like wearing flip flops.
I need to wear shoes. I get my arches collapsed. I just noticed this.
Yeah, we finally put our map back up. We've had it for quite a while. Yeah, we just put it up this morning. Honor and I put it up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so now we can see. Now we can see where all those flags are from. I was trying to see some of the places that we do those flags, but I can't even see them. We'll have to do the flags and then see if we can find the countries on the map.
What are your flags?
Well, we have a whole bunch of flags. Prince knows them very good, but him and Romeo and King know them pretty good. There's so many.
Prince has been studying.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's been studying the flags.
Yeah, Prince has been studying the flags the most.
Prince grows like quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since the first time you see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think he's growing a lot.
Yeah. You kind of look like your brother, like in height.
Yeah, when they were little, people used to ask if they're twins.
That's cool.
These are the flag cards, so like Prince knows like all his flags, and most of them. Do you know this one, Prince? Romeo knows some.
That's French, right?
Yep, good job.
So we're playing flags?
No, we're playing both.
We can count ourselves.
We're doing both at the same time. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of flags, and I was just wondering, like, a whole bunch of them are countries that I've never heard of, and I want to find them on the map. But there's a lot more flags than you can look at them. There's a lot more flags. They're pretty cool, actually, to see all those flags.
Well, do you use
I'm kind of short of breath.
No, that's okay. We don't.
No, it's okay. It's just annoying because I do like to talk, but.
It gets straight.
Yeah, I just get short of breath.
Well, that's absolutely fine. I mean, to be honest, I can be quite.
But the flags are. But yeah, the flags are really interesting. They're pretty fun. I never cared about flags when I was little, but they enjoy it, and I think it's actually really nice, really cool.
No, it's crazy.
I can't remember how to play Exploding Kittens either.
I know how to play Exploding Kittens.
Well, you have to explain it to us, haven't you? I've played lots before with you guys. Your husband.
Yeah, I thought we played this once before.
What was I going to say? I was chatting with the GP and he's happy to write.
Say anything about it, but we were talking about all kinds of stuff. And I was there so long that I think he had to go, so he probably just didn't have a chance to say it.
That's fair enough. We were chatting about it a couple weeks ago and then last week as well. We confirmed that he's like on it. So yeah, I can just remind him.
Yeah, maybe that will help with some things. What do we do? I forget. Okay.
To the future. We want to avoid any exploding.
Honnor's getting bigger too.
You are!
I think she's gotten bigger in the last year a lot.
Now you got draw.
I also always think that I'm going to hold their cards left and like professional poker player.
Who's in the house? Are you going this way or?
Let's go this way. Start to figure out how to play again. Or I don't know, whichever way you want to go.
Pretty smart.
Whichever way is more natural. It's more natural to go that way, isn't it? Or do we usually go the other way? I can't remember.
Alright. Oh. What on earth is the beard happening?
Oh yeah. What is it? Because I have one too.
Shall I look at the
cards.
directions?
If you get two of them, what happens?
You need to draw from somewhere.
Hey, you get draws from somewhere. If you get two of the same.
Okay. Thanks, Honor.
I quite like that bit though, to be fair. Oh, sorry, do I need to? No, I've already drawn, haven't I? So I'm doing nothing.
Have you drawn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do? I play a card first?
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can just draw. You play a card if you think that there's exploding kitten. But we're at the start.
Oh yeah. The whole thing is to avoid the exploding kitten. Okay, we'll take a chance, I guess. Alright, is that all I do? Do I need this card or anything?
No.
Okay.
Honor this one. Hey,
Yeah, Anna, are you still doing your ice skating?
No, they all got burned out on their classes because too much interruptions and everyone being sick and stuff. Whose turn is it?
when you give one card.
If it's favor?
Yeah.
What? Isn't there something with having two matching cats?
If you have two
You
matching
draw from someone.
cats, then you draw.
Okay.
What does the cat stuff mean?
Well, it's not the same as favor. Do you get to go after you draw?
No.
Alright, next time. Oh, I feel like the chances are of exploding kitten. But it's not. Cool. It's getting risky now, guys.
use them.
Oh yeah, and I put the exploding
You
kitten
get
back.
to pick where to put the exploding.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna mix it up good.
No, you can't mix it, Mark.
Why? Oh, you just put it?
Put the exploding kitten.
Okay, sorry. Next time we'll do it the right way.
Alright, I'll move. Okay. Is that? You should pick them again.
No, I just have another bad card to be like.
Hey Siri, turn off the dining room light.
Oh no. Nice flat, isn't it?
I think.
Yeah, it is. A nice big living room.
Yeah.
Thank God, because the last one was toxic.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh no, what happened to your ankle?
Those are her fashion anklets.
Your fashion anklet?
She made them. She created them herself.
I am so sorry. I didn't know that. That is really embarrassing.
She created them herself.
Yeah, it's because I'm not very fashion.
I thought they were very creative. She likes them too. She has one on each ankle.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Really high.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you do that to your trousers as well, or was it different like that?
No, they just happened to get ripped up, and we decided that it's nice.
Yeah, I think it's quite cool. It's pretty chic for your age.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, wow, that actually looks pretty nice. And nice.
Pick up brown side.
Yeah.
No,
Good drop. I have enough.
No. Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna end my time without my card. It's getting pretty stressful.
We had a really hard time keeping the map on the wall, but so we just broke down and decided to just tape it.
Oh,
We gave up on making it look nice.
Yeah.
Because the sticky things on the back and stuff, no, it just won't hold that.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's too big, so it's just like whatever. And the brown tape doesn't look too bad. It matches the map. The brown and maps go together
It does
pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was like, it looks okay. Exploding kitten again?
Oh no, you've got that now.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah,
I don't have a defuse.
you lost it.
Oh,
but you
sorry,
still
dude.
put it back in the deck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Put it back in the disc.
Okay. Okay, you guys can continue.
Glad fine.
Thank you.
I want to get the zombie kitten
Come on,
one.
he doesn't have in our back cards. Alright.
Hey, thank you, actually.
You guys are on.
Can I place down another thing?
Can you?
Yeah, you can place down as much as you want.
Okay.
What do you do with this? So that's good.
What does that mean? You get paid two down.
Pairs.
I pick you.
Oh, don't think of that.
Thank you.
Now I'm not.
Let me see. Anything else? Let me see the feature.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
You get to see
your
your
expression. Oh, is she laughing or is she not?
No, she's just a poker player.
Yeah, she is.
Good genre.
Alright.
Alright, your pick. Yeah, you pick me. It's only right. Why do you want this one so bad? Why do you want this one? I want this one. I want this one. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright.
Why do I have some?
I'm just gonna do that again.
Damn, you got how many do you have?
A few.
I could just waste this. How much time?
No,
Look,
and you're out. Cause I took your defense. Damn.
Right, how many do we have now?
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, there's 4 explosions, right?
Yeah, just 4.
How many pads we got left?
So there's a pretty big chance that's it.
Yeah, it is.
Just keep losing.
I'm
These
gonna shuffle the deck.
So guys, can you discuss which of those countries you'd like to go to? If you could.
Probably some like China.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a lot of countries we want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go to Disneyland.
Which Disneyland though?
Paris.
Paris, nice.
Paris. I could have went to Paris on a school trip.
Yeah?
Yeah. I picked out.
Fair enough. That's actually Paris.
It's a little scary
Oh
to
my
have asthma.
god, I
So.
shuffle and it's still flunking. I got it.
Tooties.
Is it just the diffuser or can I give that my last card?
You're gonna put it on the top.
Oh, what? Right. We'll recite.
I'm gonna risk it. No, I don't risk it. I go, wait. Diffuser. Here we go.
Now you get to pick one for it.
Alright. I'm not gonna look.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, here we go.
Let's see the future.
Again.
How many Tin Futures have you got?
Not
Have you got the whole pack?
I've gone into the future.
well, I only have like 4.
Oh my. You don't get to look.
So mysterious.
Okay,
Is that like Brendan?
there you go. I got it. There you go. Just
I have got you around. You like, hang on. It is your turn, right?
No, I already drawn.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking that it was. You're so guys are so polite. You should say.
Just do not. I don't even know where the squid kitten is.
Okay.
But I think
It's at the top. I can have my face. It's at the top. I'm gonna. Force the next player to pick 2 stairs.
Oh, you gotta go 2 times.
wait, 2 what?
You gotta go 2 times. You gotta draw.
That's fine.
Oh, see, she was over her face.
Oh, it was fine.
Yeah.
You tricked me. Alright. No choice.
Man, I have so much good cards.
This one might be spongy.
Well,
Your turn, man.
turn?
Oh, no. Alright, who's that?
Yeah.
Wait. Don't take that one, please. Don't take that. Don't take it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me see, do I have anything else? Let's see, future.
Okay.
Oh, no, what does that mean? Can you tell when your system is lying or not?
No.
Oh, no.
Maybe, but
So you got draw.
yeah.
Let's explain, Kevin. Let's see if you can see it.
It feels inevitable at this stage.
Hey. Okay.
What have you done?
I'm supposed to attack. Your turn.
Alright, I'm
You got
gonna
it.
have to draw a card, which is really unfortunate.
Draw.
Oh! Okay.
Okay, you got draw again.
Oh, I have to draw again?
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
it's oh god.
Hang on.
It's stupid.
No! No!
Me versus you on
Oh, sorry, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Much appreciated. Wow. Just I think you're gonna win.
Draw. Sorry, you just have to. Do you have to? I won. Unless you have defense.
How have you got all of the diffusers?
When did you get that?
Well, when I picked one, I picked like one of places. Actually, no, I don't actually know where I went. I got it from the card.
Did you have some in your pockets?
getting enough on the
I don't.
It's expansion.
How many are there left?
I'm pretty sure those are all
They're all
expansions.
exploded.
Use a CD.
Is it ready to the end? Oh, well done. I enjoyed that.
I don't know what's happening with these books. How come they're out here?
Playing with King.
Oh, okay. Should I leave them out here or put them back?
I'll put them back.
Okay.
What was I going to say? No, can I grab you for 5 minutes? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Chat in another space. God, I'm so proud of that game. I'm going to have to buy it for myself. Might get my hubs to buy it for me. Nice playing with you guys.
You too.
I'll see you soon.
I'll play again.
I mean, it's stressful because I went to the hospital for treatment and I was packed. Social workers for like 5 years, you know, and they wouldn't listen, and it's cost us a lot of money. It's cost us a lot of my time with my kids. I mean, there's so much loss because of it, so it's become extremely traumatizing. And the social workers in Turks and Caicos harassed my family when I went to the hospital in an ambulance too, which is a disgusting time to be harassing my family. You know, and that's the same thing that's happening now. I go to the emergency room and, you know, so I don't die, and then it's like this, you know, turned into this like 2-year, you know, traumatic thing. And then on top of that, this time I'm being charged with a criminal offense, which is ridiculous because this woman was yelling at my back. Like, I wasn't even facing this woman. I have no clue what she looks like, except that she was just like a big fat blob. But that's all I know, because I never even turned around. Just because people harass me, that doesn't mean I did something to them. You know, that's the problem. That's what everybody's assuming, that like I must have done something.
No, I can understand that. I really can. I was wondering, and this was just a
and then it's complicated by the fact that it all exacerbates my asthma. Yeah, and makes my asthma worse, because like I was talking to Dr. Reed last night, I had to talk to lawyers and stuff today. It's too much. Like, I need space between, and it's too much talking.
I'm gonna leave it.
But no, but I don't mind it. But it's just that a lot of it was just completely pointless. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if it can do it and it's done, then.
And is there anything that you do find helpful that you would want us to do in advance of that?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, but it's not you. You know, I mean, I think, yeah, I don't know. I mean, no, not really. There's nothing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we just want to be left alone.
Yeah, no.
That's really what we want.
This is what I was trying to say in the email. On the one hand, you're saying yes, absolutely, come, like, do these things. on the other hand,
Yeah,
saying,
no, I mean,
no,
I'm happy
I'm
for
not-
you to
I don't
help
think
if you know, but no, but I mean, the only reason you guys are coming is because we feel like you need, like, not you, but, you know, the investigation requires it, or, you know how they say, like, oh, well, you know, it's voluntary, but if you don't do it, then we can't, then we might, you know, do something else, you know, because a lot of it is a double-edged sword, like, oh, well, it's voluntary, but then if you don't do it, then we're going to escalate the case, which is what they did, you know, in the initial thing, you know what I mean? So like, on one hand, I'm like, well, yeah, we want the case to end, but we don't want to have to suffer other consequences just because we're not allowing people to come. But yeah, it would be so much better for us, because then we can just focus on what we're doing and move on with our lives. You know, I feel so stressed now because of so much time wasted, where I was trying to work on, like, Romeo's, you know, future, I mean, everybody's future, and the things that they want to do and work on and stuff like that, and it's just literally just wasted, like, 2 years of our life, but also, like, the whole past, like, the best times of our lives have been the times where we've moved, and then everyone's leaving.
the children's futures in terms of, like, for example,
Well, I'm really concerned about them having the same problems, and going to college, for instance, and the college not respecting the fact that they have asthma and they're sick. The school will not respect when they're sick. They're angry if they're sick and have to be absent. You know, I mean, it just makes it impossible for them to do these things. When I went to college, it was a problem. You know, the professors don't recognize that I'm sick. They won't, you know, you're just treated like you're lying all the time.
Oh, I'm thinking beyond that.
And work,
when
too.
they're like 30, would you anticipate them being, I don't know, in a long-term relationship, them having kids of their own, them being in work?
Yeah, I mean, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do, of course.
I guess
But I'm worried about them being able to integrate into society, since I'm not able to.
Exactly.
And so, which is why I want to make sure that we figure out how to get people to respect the fact that we have a disability.
Absolutely.
Now, you know, but this is not a problem just for us. This is a systemic problem where people just don't take asthma seriously. In general, there's all kinds of cases out there where kids are dying in school, you know, where, I mean, it's just a lack of knowledge that people, you know, I mean, there's just a lot of people who just aren't that smart, you know, or don't care to think, you know, or, you know, I mean, I get it, you know, but it's just that, like, it's just too much. It's almost too much work. Like, if I have to fight with the school constantly about the kids' asthma, there's no point in being there.
Oh, yeah. No, I can understand that. I guess the issue is, how do you get to the point where...
Well, I don't know why he punched me once. I think it was alcohol.
Yeah.
I think it was just one night of alcohol. I don't know what the heck his problem was. You know, but I mean, before that happened, there were plenty of times when, I mean, I really don't put up with little small like things, because it just leads to bigger ones. And the police made me afraid to kick him out. You know, and in hindsight, I can see that. But obviously at the time, I was also over, you know, I had a baby and things. I mean, but we always got along really well, and he's a very calm person. It's just that he, like, he wasn't working as a team. It's just like social workers. Like, they're not working as a team with me. They're against me instead of working as a team. You know?
What would it look like if he was working with you? What would they be doing? What would a genuinely helping professional look like?
Well, they would have to realize what we're actually focused on. You know? Like, Romeo's focused on his acting stuff, and me, we're also very focused on our health and trying to make sure that our asthma stays good so that we can do things. You know, but then when people are coming in, being stressful, causing me to be sick, or whatever, it just derails everything. I mean, because it's even just just small stressful stuff. Like I just don't put up with any of that from any guy. Definitely, I don't put up with any stressfulness. Like I don't see why people can't just sit down and have a conversation like a normal person. You know, but there's a whole but this is very normal. I mean, hostility is very normalized in society. It's common. You know, I mean, even in the schools, I think the teachers treat the children bad. I mean, I don't like the way the teachers treat the kids, but I knew, and they understand, and then, but like but they come first. So like, as long as I'm okay myself, then I, you know, prioritize anything that it is that they need. Like if they're interrupting me or something, then like, you know, I mean, they just tell me what they want to eat whenever they want, and then I just go fix it and give it to them. And that's how we do meals. Yeah. Because we can't eat that much stuff. So we try to make it, and it gets boring because you got to eat the same things a lot. And so so it just takes a while to really, and it takes years to get used to that. I mean, that's been something that we've all gone through. They realize it's not something I impose on them. It's something they realize for themselves also. That
is it anti-inflammatory diet? Is it an anti-inflammatory diet? Sorry to interrupt you.
No. I mean, we started. I think the first thing I realized is that sugar exacerbates it, and then there was a long process of learning what all the things that have sugar in it, which is basically everything besides meat and vegetables and fruit. Well, fruit does have sugar, but I would say like, you know, fruit is fine. I mean, they eat fruit whenever they want, but they are allergic to some fruits and stuff, so like it's mostly just meat that we eat and vegetables, but the same meat, you know, chicken and beef. We try to come up with healthier ways. Like I make pancakes with like, you know, special flour, so that it won't make.
Lentil flour.
Yeah, I have noticed more, but it makes total sense. I've noticed it more just because this has been a prolonged thing. But yeah, definitely. And I don't think it's not like you're not taking precautions and things like that. I mean, even when the kids were in school, we were sick all the time. It's just being exposed to all those kids, you know, it's just kids. And I think because you guys are exposed to kids too, you know, and that it has something to do with that. Even when I worked with kids, I was sick more and stuff too. So I think
I've gotten through it. I'm like never sick now. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not and we don't really get sick otherwise, but we do catch stuff easily. It's just respiratory viruses. Did I answer your question? I can't remember what you asked.
Look, I'm just trying to explore like your.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's easier for us. Well, I mean, I guess the thing is also the problem is that I'm smarter than a lot of people, and even though I'm not like stuck up about it, and it's kind of hard to tell people that you're smarter than them without sounding stuck up. But I'm not really stuck up about it. But it is really frustrating when I know what I'm talking about, and someone who's not as smart as me is in my home trying to tell me what to do. You know what I mean? Like, not you. I mean, I think you're more on my level, honestly. But yeah, like I know everything to do, so I don't really need any support. You know, the most thing that we do need support with is mostly stuff Dr. Reed can help with. I think, like the most thing that we do need support with is just understanding the system and stuff that I don't know, like the UK system. Like I want to change the kids' names, like their last names and mine, so that they're normal. Because in Turks and Caicos, they forced us. We were just finally able to start. Like we went to the History Museum the other day, and tomorrow we're gonna go to Harrods for tea for Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, we just really focus on. I mean, look, because I grew up with asthma my whole life, and I felt very lonely because of it. So I'm trying to raise my kids so that they don't feel like they're a burden because they have asthma, the way that I felt. And as far as they know, they haven't had too much contact with the outer world to the point that they feel like a burden. Yeah. And I don't want them to feel that, because it's those patterns that are developed in childhood that continue throughout your life, which is probably why I always get blamed for everything. Because that's how it was when I was a child, because I was always sick and everyone always blamed me for being needy or whatever, but I needed people because I was sick, not because I'm just needy. Or people will view it as I'm just want attention, or, and I can see where it's misinterpreted, but that's just a crappy perspective to have of anyone, Like, if someone needs you, you shouldn't think, oh, they're just too needy, I'm just going to ignore them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the attitude of a lot of people. So me and the kids just try to focus on creating our own fun and activities. I want them to have experiences going out and dressing up and doing things, that I want them exposed to various, things, so that when there's just so many little special needs that you don't notice when you're in your home, because we have everything here set perfect. But in the outside world, if you go work somewhere, they are not understanding and they don't give a crap that you have asthma.
Yeah, it's a little bit like, I've got a friend who's got a problem with her, she's got a problem with her brain, which means she's got a tumour that grows non-cancerous, and it means that she can't move her legs properly. But it's increasing, but she's fine when she's in her home, but when she goes out, she trips over because she's not used to kind of engaging a world that isn't designed for her.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. So I'm trying to make sure that they're prepared, and that we're prepared on how to properly deal with like work situations that won't acknowledge their asthma or whatever. But I mean, honestly, I think what would be best for them is to just aim for jobs that won't exacerbate their asthma.
Yeah. Well, then equally with my friend, she is still going through a transition of trying to make sure, because when she kind of didn't engage as much, she found herself not doing the things that she wanted to do, so she had to just find new ways of doing it. And I imagine for Romeo, for example, if he wants to be doing performing arts, that might be challenging. But for others, say Honor wants to do computer tech, that would be very achievable in the house. But
yeah, computer jobs would probably be one of the best. But no, I think the performing arts is okay. It's just like the low-level jobs. It's mostly the low-level jobs where you're working around just not smart people, and then they're not going to be understanding. I mean, the more you're around intelligent people, they're gonna be fine. But it's just the less intelligent people are just uncooperative. It's just the difference between looking at everybody with judgment or curiosity, but in a group, because I just don't have the energy and the ability to talk that much, or especially on the phone. I don't know why the phone is difficult.
I love chatting on the phone.
I used to, but now my breathing is just too much.
Yeah, fair enough. Did you have lots of? I'm gonna get my stuff together. But do you have lots of like forums that you speak to, or like a group of people that you like? Is it like
mostly it's Instagram.
Oh, cool.
Mostly I just talk to all my followers on Instagram who I've developed over the years and who like me a lot. I don't know.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, because I don't know, the texting or something makes me dizzy, especially now, after the sewer gas. So it's just easier for me to just post stuff on Instagram or in like the story thing or something. And I don't know, I just mostly teach people about like human behavior and stuff. And ethical behavior. All of this stuff we're talking about is the stuff I always teach people about. Because I kind of see life as a research project in a way.
Yeah.
Rather than being in the middle of it, I feel like I try to have an over perspective of it, if that makes sense, and learn and observe people's behavior and.
Yeah.
You know, and I've even done that with the kids. Like, I've observed a lot about how they learn best, and a lot. It has worked really well.
Oh gosh, I could ask you so many questions. I know. I have to go.
Okay. Just give me a minute to rest, King.
Mommy,
Yeah.
you ordered the cinnamon toast cereal?
Yeah, just give me a second. It's just all this. I was just talking with Kirsty for a long time. It's just extremely exhausting.
More.
Yeah.
Can you make me something?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I was talking to Kirsty when you called, so I couldn't answer. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
I just feel so upset and I don't know why. It's just too much stuff, and I was just having to explain all of it to her in person, which is fine because I know it helps for people to talk to me in person. You know, but it's just, and then she was like, well, do you think it would be better if we end the support? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I just explained to her that, for us, it's just very traumatizing at this point because, because people just keep investigating us and that at this point it's just, beyond.
Well, they're not providing any support.
I know. Well, she offered to help pay for the kids' classes because of the lawyer things, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, but honestly, the kids just don't even want to go to classes right now because they're just burned out,
Yeah.
We're all burned out. It's too much interruptions and stuff. I don't even know how to explain it. We're just, but she said she does understand better.
Hello.
Hello. I was talking to Kirsty when you called, so I couldn't answer. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
I just feel so upset and I don't know why. It's just too much stuff and I was just having to explain all of it to her in person, which is fine because I know it helps for people to talk to me in person. You know, but like it's just, you know, and then she was like, well, do you think it would be better if we end the support? And I'm like, yeah. Because, I mean, I just explained to her that, you know, for us it's just very traumatizing at this point because, you know, because people just keep investigating us and that at this point it's just, you know, beyond.
They're not providing any support.
I know. Well, she offered to help pay for the kids' classes because of the lawyer things, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, but honestly, the kids just don't even want to go to classes right now because they're just burned out, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all burned out. It's too much interruptions and stuff. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, we're just, you know. But she said she does understand better. She did say that she does understand better that she talked to me in person, you know.
Okay.
But like, if they would just listen and just wait in the beginning, you know, like it shouldn't take this long. And I told her like it's not personal, but like, you know, but it's just it shouldn't take this long to get the point across. And like, you know, it's been 10 years of this for us, and we're tired of it. And I mean, and to be accusing me of child abuse while I'm so sick, and then I miss Sam again too.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
And I'm worried about like people just being mad at me about like emails. But I did talk to Simon. Okay, so listen. Yeah, so listen, because I couldn't get a hold of him, and then he finally called. Like, it's just people not understanding, like what to do, you know. And I'm just exhausted about it. So I'm having a hard time being nice about it at this point. That's what I told her. I told her, like, I'm just really exhausted about it. So it's just hard for me to care about being nice anymore, or you know, or anything, because it's been 10 years of this, just pleading with people to listen that I have asthma. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, Romeo's appointment actually isn't on the 28th. But I'm gonna modify the document and send it to the court and tell them that it's on the 28th anyways, because otherwise we need to pay Simon £5,000 by tomorrow.
Wow.
Okay, but they're gonna reschedule the court date, and then we need to pay Simon £5,000 by 2 weeks before the court date.
A couple times, and I could talk longer.
Okay, well wait a second. I just feel sad about Sam right now. Too, like, I don't know, it like triggers, and I miss him a lot, but like I can't really like deal with the way that he isn't being understanding.
Yeah, you just have to keep telling yourself, do you want to go through the whole thing again? Or, you know,
well, I mean, maybe he's gonna change and be more understanding, but like, it's just him not being cooperative. You know, I mean, and I think that's just the general problem with most people. You know, it's like just not being cooperative, and it hurts my feelings because for me, it's like really, it's like, I know people don't think it's that traumatizing to read emails or something, but for me, it's like this big trauma because of people misunderstanding me.
Yeah, I understand. So yeah, I mean, I know it's like a big avoidance, because like trying to avoid being traumatized, like.
Yeah, because I don't want to feel like this, because I was feeling fine until all of this, you know?
Right. Yeah.
You know, and then all of this makes me so, like, stressed, and I can't just, like, go on with my life and do the things I need to do for the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
you know, and it's just so disruptive.
Yeah.
You know, but I did tell her, like, you know, one good thing out of all of this has been Dr. Reed, you know, because having that is huge for us.
Right.
We've never had a good doctor.
Right.
Romeo. Romeo.
Oh, hello?
Romeo.
What?
I'm not talking to you for a minute. I don't know, it's just like, anytime there's a social worker visit or the court thing, I just feel so sad. I think it's just like, I mean, I don't know, what do you think? It's not that it's Kirsty. It's not like it's her fault. I think it's just like so much of this or something. What do you think? Because I just hate being so upset. And every time there's a social worker visit or a court date or something, it just makes me so sad. I don't like feeling like this.
Yeah, I think I don't really care about the social worker. Like, why do we have it?
Yeah, I know. That's what she was taught. I mean, Kirsty's really nice, but she was telling me that you know the point is to be supportive, and I told her, like, you know, for us it's just not supportive, you know, and that we don't need any support and stuff. And she said she's gonna talk with the managers about ending the thing, but like it's just so traumatizing for me. Like every time they come, you know, and it's just like takes so much away from. I mean, how do you guys feel? Do you feel like it's traumatizing when they come, or what do you think about it?
I don't really care. I don't think it's traumatizing for me.
Yeah, I mean it's traumatizing for me, but like I know it's not like as traumatizing for you guys, but it's just annoying because it's interrupting, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't do anything helpful, and I feel so like I don't know why it's so traumatizing. It makes me so sad, and I hate feeling like this. Also, in the morning we're gonna go to Valentine's Day tea, okay?
What time?
It's at 11:30, so not like super early, but just midday. It'll be fun. It's at Harrods.
Why are we doing that on Friday?
Well, tomorrow's Valentine's. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So we're just gonna go and have tea, and like they'll give us little treats too, okay?
Oh. Okay.
It'll be fun. It's at a really nice place.